everybody. Welcome to the journey with me, Kirsty, and him, Simone.
Welcome to the journey.
Season 6, episode 3.
Isn't it? Welcome to the journey with Kirsty and Simon with me, Kirsty and him.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
No, you missed out with Kirsty.
Right in there. Welcome to the journey with Kirsty and Simon with me, Kirsty, and him, Simon. What? Twat. Forgot the twats.
Did you forget them last week?
Yeah. Bloody hell. Slack.
Just
Not going to get Employee of the Month. Carry on like this. Fuck's sake. We're so over it. We're so over. It's week 3. We're not over the pod. I got some excited news about the pod. Yeah, we're over. We have January off, don't we? Well, we don't. We have it off from people staying here, and we work probably the hardest we work all year.
We do, but given it's nearly mid-February.
I know, we're slacking.
And
now we're going off the boil because we don't want to play anymore, do we?
Are we slacking?
It's just getting boring.
Boring. We were talking about it the other day, and it was, we go into each room and we check that everything works and we paint and all that. But this year, we've totally changed everything.
Changed loads.
As we've done a lot of work.
Upstairs.
Yeah. We've done a lot of work.
It's just not fun anymore.
But we're very close.
And I'm moving on.
Yeah, you're on.
I know, I'm on.
You're on
I've
cream
got
teas now.
I'm on cream teas. I woke up this morning desperate to tell you my new cream teas. I just wanted the menus for the cream teas, how much they're going to be, what cakes I'm putting on, who I want to come here and trial them, and yeah, I've moved on.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's still working weather, isn't it? It's not really cream tea weather out there at the moment.
No, but you need to get the advert out for people to come in March.
Yeah.
Couple of weeks. It's a perfect cream tea weather.
Yeah.
My new pink glittery tables.
Oh, you are completely moved on, haven't you?
I've completely moved on. I'm over it. And I've still got to paint the bloody stain the bar.
Yeah.
Stupid idea was that. And the new shelves in room 2 that you've just built.
We're nearly done, though.
I've done the bathroom, though. Done the changes in that. Filled the holes. We've done loads, and now we're going to move on to, I think we're done inside then. Move on to outside then.
Yes, and outside isn't a huge amount of work.
No, not a lot at the moment.
Bit of fencing, bit of fixing.
Bit of fencing and fixing and staining.
Job done, and then we just get what we need to get once the weather changes.
But you know what was great is I was trying to sort in when we're going to do our grandson's nursery, and literally the week that we've got to do it, week after next.
Are we quite busy, are we?
And then I just looked and I went, I haven't even checked if we've got any guests in and out or what. I was just fitting in our lives.
Yeah.
And we did. So we're very close, bestie. We're close to, we're starting, you know, it's like you're walking along or you're on holiday and you're laying on the beach, right? So we're not in Lanzarote laying on the sunbeds anymore. We're not walking. It's not even a fast-paced walk. I'd say today we're starting to jog.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So,
well, can I just say,
bring it on.
I don't want to jog up and down the stairs any fecking more today.
I think that's why he's so skinny, lover.
Do you think?
Gone all skinny, haven't you?
I'm
not fair.
I must have.
We're eating exactly the same.
I must have gone up and down those stairs 40 times today so far.
Menopause is a biatch.
I said to you...
She said, as I drink a beer...
Considering that you are going through the old menopause,
why is it old?
Well, yeah,
why the old menopause?
Because the vast majority are getting old. It's
54 old?
It's a turn. Yeah, it's a turn of phrase, isn't it?
See, you're Chopsy, elf dwarf.
It's a turn of phrase. The old menopause. It's a turn of phrase.
It's not, darling.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Of course,
it's a turn of phrase by men.
You reckon?
The old menopause. Yeah, you're softening it. You're taking the piss a bit. You have to be very, very careful with that. You're like seconds away from death.
I am in no way minimising the menopause.
No, but you need to look at it, the old menopause. Think about it. Why did you say that? This is what we do. We love challenging it.
I'll tell you why I said it.
Why did you say that, Mr. Raucus?
Keep going.
Rousing. You wouldn't go the old
menopause. It's been around since women have been around, isn't it?
It's been around. It's not something you can catch.
The menopause is old.
It's like the opposite to the males have it. It's been around. We could go on with this. We're going to leave this for another pod, actually.
What,
I
the
shall
menopause?
write it down.
Didn't we talk about that before, though?
We can talk about it as much as I want.
I love that. We can talk about it as much as I want.
Do you know what I want
Fabulous.
to talk about?
No, I just want to go back to the point about, because I was being positive to you,
Okay.
is that because, even though you're going through the young menopause, right? It's I think you're doing an amazing job with how you are. I think you're doing an incredible job.
Oh, bless you. That's the worst thing about it.
To be fair, you could be a fucking Fruit Loop, couldn't you? But you ain't.
No, well, contrary to popular belief, I'm not. Am I?
No, you're not. Who thinks you're a Fruit Loop?
Well, my alter ego does.
Yeah, that's what, yes. Your alter ego is having a field day at the moment.
Do you know what I want to talk about? Talking of which, badminton and paddle we've played this week. So we were sorting out the shed. Funny story. What we've done this week. So we're moving on to outside. So the house is done. The menus, we did chuckle. We had a little chuckle, didn't we? As the menus haven't been out a week. We spoke to you about them last week. Are you all right there, love?
Yeah, I'm just checking the video's running, but it is.
All right. So they've only been out a week. The menus. We've only been open a week. And we sat there 4 days in. Had a little trial run, didn't I? Falafel and a tahini summer salad.
But it's lovely.
Knocked your socks off. It was ace, wasn't it? It was the nuts. So we're going to have to put that on. So we don't know whether to take off the Waldorf or something else.
Well, I think we've got to give the Waldorf a go.
Can you let us know who likes Waldorf salad? I bought the walnuts now, so someone must.
Well, I like it.
You'll be eating
it's quite fruity, isn't it?
Do you know what you're doing?
What?
I'm going to make you cream tea, aren't I? New cream tea.
You're flitting a lot, aren't you, from subject to subject?
No, food. It's all food-based.
You're still flitting.
Yeah, so we changed the menu. That was the end of the story.
Oh, right. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Don't
And
care
you
what-
like the falafel.
Don't care what Simon thinks.
Sorry? I mean, this is going to go south very quickly. You are chopsy this morning.
That's brilliant, that. The old south.
Yeah, you want to go
There's
south, mate.
Bit of south of the
You'll
river
go
coming
south
in there.
once in your life. You won't come out again. You won't go north
You
again.
started off so nice, this is going to go a bit south in a minute.
You say it so aggressively.
I'm only copying you, my
But
love.
we had our first guests in.
Yeah.
Who, they did love it. They come back again and again and again. They did love it. And I know they listened to this. So they did. I mean, but it's I can't say they loved anything particular, but the fact that they didn't, because what they do is always a standing joke. They will say what they don't like.
Yes.
They won't say what they like. So
Yes.
it's like, and it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yes.
Need shower and hair wash. That was a dilemma
Yeah.
that we've got. And it's bloody bottles are so buggery expensive.
Yeah.
Just with the word shampoo on. And I bought nice plastic bottles because I like the colour. Don't like plastic, but we've had
We
to
don't
relent a bit.
like labels look crap. So
Labels look rubbish.
We're going to try and find some bottles that say hair and body wash, aren't we?
Yeah, we've got to find a label that states the obvious. That's what niggles me.
Yeah. I know, but you have to.
This is a door. This is a handle, what you use to open it.
Yeah.
Like, we're all adults.
Yeah, but there can
I get it. No, I get the
there
hair and
can
body
be
wash.
some
I get
ambiguity.
that.
Normally with a door, there's no ambiguity. You open it to go through it.
So a bottle of something creamy in the shower is clearly... I'm finishing it. I've started, so I've finished. It's something to wash your hair with.
Unless you specify what's in the bottle.
Come on.
Unless you specify what's in the bottle, it could be anything.
But
Just
in the shower, in next to the shower, a bottle of...
there's a lot of things that are creamy.
Yes.
You could have just put, there could be, I don't know, mousse. Could be anything, couldn't it? I mean, the likelihood is it's
Mousse.
Mousse. Don't you remember mousse?
I thought you meant mousse, like Agents of Light. What the fuck would you have that in the shower for?
I know. Trying to get them Mercadona chocolate mousses into the bottle is a nightmare. What I'm saying is the likelihood
Did you ever
is...
use mousse? 1980s that was. I used to use mousse on my fringe flicking up. Used to be up like that. Blue eyeshadow. Jackie Morley, if you're listening. I know me and you used to do that. Bloody hours. Anyway, go on.
It's one of those words. It's quite a nice word, isn't it? Moose. But that's the
Like nunca.
M-O-U-S-S-E, moose.
Sacapunta.
Then you've got the M-O-O-S-E, moose. There's a lot of mooses.
Oh. Is that what a lot of mooses are called? I bet they're called something else. They're called mices. No, mooses.
Meese.
Meese.
They're
You've
not.
got a group of meese. If you saw more than one moose on our drive, would it be, look
Look at all
a
the...
couple of mooses out there?
Yes, that's what it would be.
Would it? Doesn't even sound right.
Doesn't it?
That's great. A couple of mooses.
Is it though? No, it might not be. Look at all
Gang of mooses out there.
Look at all the moose. There's a moose. Look at all the moose.
There's a gang of moose. No, so that don't make
I've
sense.
just been in Mercadona. You should see all the moose.
In Mercadona?
Yeah, hair moose. Not an animal, you friggin' Fruit Loop.
What? You can't say that now. Anyway, so hair and body wash. We've got to...
What I was saying is that the likely it is it's going to be shower gel. But the point that was made, and I agree with, is that not all shower gels are equal, and they don't all work for the hair. So, and we're going to get...
LBGTQZY of shower gel. They're not all equal. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Were you going to say disgusting or discuss?
Both.
What I'm saying is we've put hair and body wash in the bottles, right?
Yeah.
You can use on your hair and your body.
Yeah.
So I think it needs to specify that.
It does, because we're all about equal rights for shower gel in this house. No one lesser. It don't matter what you are.
In this house, we only identify 2 shower gels.
Swallow your tea, lover. Swallow.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Anyway.
Right. Anyway,
What should we talk about
we're going
now?
to try and find some bottles. You said something else. We were going to go on to something
No,
else.
we were going on the feedback from the first
Yes.
guest that we had.
But anyway, that's what I was going to say. It was a very handy opportunity to get back into the swing of things, because let's face it.
It was lovely.
We had not prepared breakfast.
Oh my God, we actually thought we were ready. Oh, we were shit.
We were.
We were really bad. One, we had to set our alarm to get up. Oh, torture. I hate doing that. It's one of the most pleasurable things. It's working for yourself, as everybody knows that works for themselves. It's not great. And it personally, from my own experience, I've always worked for myself, is that actually it can be a lot tougher. And you've got to be a lot stricter with yourself. But one of the absolute pleasures that I have so much gratitude for is that I don't have to set an alarm clock. Now, with that comes, I've had to do some lifestyle changes, so we don't go out anymore. And I have to
As you may have heard.
Yeah, and I have to be asleep by 10 o'clock. But I can wake up naturally.
You wake up naturally between 7:30 and 8, don't you?
Yeah, and start work. And I love it, because I used to be on my commute, 45 minutes down the coast on the A7, pig of a journey, to start work. It was awful. Horrible, horrible, horrible.
I mean, you were up at like 6:45 then, weren't you? And stuff?
Yeah, 5:45 to leave at 7, because that used to do your head in.
Quarter to 6? You were up and that? You were
7:15 to leave at 7.
Yeah.
I had to be in the car driving down the Mias Hill at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
To meet the car share at 7:20.
Yeah.
To be at work for 10 to 8.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And of course, before that, in the old U of K, your job involved always getting.
Well, that was even worse. That was be at
Ridiculous,
Covent Garden
isn't it?
Market at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So getting up's always been but
It's nice when you don't have to do it now.
yeah. But yeah, we got up late, and then we just started chatting. We had no rush about us at all,
I know.
which was bad.
We
And then
hadn't prepped what we should have prepped.
we thought we'd prepped, and we know we've changed breakfast. We haven't changed breakfast because complete willock. We've changed the hams.
Yes.
What?
I like the new.
The charcuterie is
I like the new
charcuteried up.
charcuterie,
I'll
yeah.
tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've changed the hamons. Very nice hamons, actually. But the we weren't prepped at all. It was a bit of a shock, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I give up halfway through, got a coffee, and went out with Derek. Couldn't cope.
Yeah, you just went.
You
just went, "I'm off."
What? We haven't done the eggs either. Nah, fuck that, I'm out of it. I'm done. I haven't even woken up. This is tough. That's so bad. That's so bad not to be grateful. And I wasn't at that point. But
No,
anyway.
The
Next day breakfast was better.
But our lovely guests were here for that to get us back into the swing of things.
I know, and they're very forgiving, which is why we love it when they're the first ones that come.
Yes.
They love the lamps.
Yes.
They loved my Real Housewives table lamps.
Yes, very
loved
popular.
them.
Yeah, very nice. You can play about with that as much as you like, but you won't see that on the video.
No, but it's only got two settings.
No, it hasn't.
Okay. But other than that, so that was first guess. We're done. We've done good.
Yeah.
We done good. We loved it. It's all right. It worked.
Yes.
When we actually pull our finger out.
Evening meal work.
We'll be back on it.
We forgot the lemon for the paella.
Forgot the lemon for paella. We done major. We must have made 500, more than that actually. God knows how many hundreds of paellas here. It's one of them things you could do in your sleep. And we forgot the lemon for it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you forget the obvious things, and it's so annoying. It's because I never write lists. That's why. Never listed it.
Yeah, we were.
I've done
but that was the whole
morning,
point. You got to get when we're in the swing of things. We don't.
But do you know what? Do you know what?
Practice makes perfect.
It does. And do you know, when you're good at something, there's nothing better than my new assistant telling us. Look at your face.
I have no idea.
My new assistant, AI.
Oh, God, yeah. You and AI.
Oh, I love him. Love him.
Is it a him?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's a he?
Because he's as efficient as you. Just a little bit better. At some things.
How much have you brought AI into your life?
Yeah, a lot.
It sounds like
a lot. Now, I need to give you a bit of context with this. I listen to, as you know, if you listen to this pod, I listen to another podcast called My Therapist Ghosted Me.
You've mentioned that before.
I have mentioned that before. Now, on one of the episodes, it's very rude. It's very much a girly girl thing, and it's off bars, no limits, and it's very funny, I think. Vogue Williams and Joanne McNally is a comedian. Joanne McNally, they started this podcast as a girly chat 2 or 3 years ago, I think. Give the history on it, I don't actually know. It's gone, they win in awards, it's gone viral. Everyone, there's very few women, very, very, very popular. And they just shit.
They just shit?
No, they sit.
I can't see how that would be a particularly appealing podcast.
Yeah, they just sit and chat about relevant stuff and whatever. They're just best mates. Anyway, they were talking about AI and how they don't understand it. Whatever their conversations, don't understand it, and a bit wary of it and stuff like that. So you got Alexa and everything. They bugger about with Alexa and stuff. And so Joe McNally asked AI, who's I can't remember the exact questions that she asked, but it was AI, who's tapped into it, who's one of the top podcasts. Now they've won awards, right? Come back, no, didn't know him. Who's one of the best podcasts with 2 Irish women? Because they're really broad Irish, talk about Ireland a lot. Didn't know.
They are very Irish.
Who's a podcast about therapy with a comedian and 2 comedians in it? Like, give specific stuff without their names. Still said no. There was no podcast. Then it come back with, oh yeah, there is a podcast called My Therapist Ghosted Me, and didn't say their names, said 2 other presenters. So AI does mess up.
Oh,
right?
God, yeah.
Massively.
You can't take it for granted.
Right.
You can't take
At
it
that
as
point,
right.
their editor, production manager, literally put a complaint in and went, no, can't do that. But they thought it was funny. They take the funny humour out of stuff. And she said, I've literally been
really
gaslit.
Give a shit, did they?
No. Oh, God, no. And she had literally been gaslit by AI. Right, so I thought on the back of this, I was discussing it with Meg because we both listened to it.
I was wondering where you're going with it.
I know, but I had to give the context to it to make it funny because this is what is funny. They have hundreds of thousands of listeners. I mean, it's mental in comparison. It would be like, how would it be like? It would be like, what's 2 like that and that?
Ricky Gervais and a comedian starting out?
You've just taken that out of my head. I had Ricky Gervais in my head, but I couldn't think of the opposite.
Like a comedian in a comedy club just starting out, wasn't it?
Yes, right?
Although we haven't just started out, but we just don't push this.
Yeah, so I tapped in because I thought, how funny. I want to see how far I've got to go until my new assistant gets this pod, because it's
Right.
there, it's on Apple, it's on Spotify, it's everywhere, it's out there. But, you know, we can't even say we've got 1% of the listeners that they've got. Do you want to hear?
Yeah.
So I tapped in, what podcast is a journey of a bed and breakfast in Malaga? Right?
Quite specific.
Quite specific. Yes, journey. Yes, Malaga. Right? But Malaga's big. That's all I put in.
Yeah.
All I put in. Right? I know journey was like a leading word.
Yeah.
But do you want to hear the reply?
Mind you, they put therapy in theirs.
Yes. They put therapy in theirs. They put 2 Irish comedians. They put... If I put what's a podcast of a bed and breakfast in Spain, I mean, come on, fuck out.
Well, you could have tried that.
Well, I didn't. I done that.
Right. Okay, so what happened?
Right, it said, his reply. If you're interested in a podcast that chronicles the journey of running a bed and breakfast near Malaga, The Journey with Kirsty and Simon is an excellent choice. Oh, it gets better. In this podcast, Kirsty and Simon share their experiences of operating a small bed and breakfast in the mountains, approximately 30 minutes north of Malaga. They discuss the challenges and rewards of managing their guest house, including navigating a pandemic and participating in a Channel 4 series, A New Life in the Sun. The podcast offers a candid and humorous look into their lives and the hospitality industry. You can listen to the journey on these various platforms, then list all the platforms.
Really?
That's a great menu for a small guest house. No, sorry, that's not.
It's a great menu. I was going to
No,
say.
ignore that. Ignore what I've just said. Because then I tapped in. So how good's that?
That's very good.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So, makes you want to listen.
Yeah.
So then I thought, all right, AA, falling a
AA
little...
now, is it?
AA, I've fallen a little bit in
AI's
love with you.
fallen off the wagon, is it?
Yeah. I thought, I tapped in, because we were talking about the menu. What's a great menu for a small guest house?
Right.
Creating a menu for a small guest house is about offering a balance of comfort, local flavours and variety while keeping it simple and easy to prepare, like a bit of tea.
It does not say like a bit of tea.
It didn't say that bit, I added that in.
Yes.
Here's an idea for a well-rounded breakfast and dinner menu.
Right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Fresh fruit and yoghurt.
Oh, nice.
Have that.
Check.
One thing we forgot on our breakfast menu,
What?
because we forgot tortilla.
Well, we talked about that when we were away on holiday.
Yep. Forgot to put that on, so it's
Yeah.
going on. Pastries and croissants.
We added it last year, though, didn't we? Do you remember?
Pastries and croissants.
Yeah, check.
It says churros with hot chocolate.
Nah,
but
too
we've
much
got
hassle.
hot chocolate with Colin.
Yeah.
Yeah? Coffee and fresh juices.
Yeah.
Done. Offer a selection of coffee.
Nice.
Done.
Yeah.
Right? So, we're bang on there. Bang on.
More so.
Thank you. Dinner menu.
Screw you, AI.
No.
We're better than that.
It's been helpful. Slag him off. Dinner menu.
Yeah.
Paella.
Bang on.
Tapas platter.
Get off.
Grilled fish or chicken.
Does it say tapas platter?
Now. Salmorejo.
Yeah, I think that's acquired.
But we do put that on the tapas platter for
That
people
is
to have a
true.
little snack roll.
gazpacho.
Yeah. And the only thing on here, Spanish meatballs. So I think meatballs need to go on our menu.
Well,
Boom!
It doesn't say a delicious made by Simon homemade cheeseburger, which is possibly absolutely out of this world. I probably could win awards with that.
Oh, get over yourself. It's good, but it's not that good, bestie.
How do you know?
You wouldn't win awards. I tell you what I would win awards with.
What?
My Victoria sponge that I made you.
Do you know what? That was nailed on.
That
The
freaking
sponge-
well was
honestly,
nailed
if
on.
if you were on Bake Off, the sponge was so light and fluffy.
Yep. I shocked myself with that.
It was heading towards a Hollywood handshake, to be honest.
You didn't give me one, did you? You got his blue eyes.
Yeah, but I ain't Paul Hollywood. What would me giving you a handshake be worth? Nothing. Now, if Hollywood turned up
Wow.
out of the blue,
You could have a bit of my Victoria sponge any day. I said that deliberately. He couldn't, actually. He's old. Right.
I don't know how old he is.
Yeah, he looks old, though, doesn't he? He looks old. But he's got lovely blue eyes like you. Or you have lovely blue eyes like him, I should say.
Thank you.
And when you go silver grey, you'll be as licious as
I'm not
he
far
looks.
off, to be honest.
You are beautiful. Right, it was very good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So much so, it's not going on the cream tea, unfortunately.
No. No, are you not?
No.
No. It's a bit hassly, isn't it?
No. It's the cream and jam, I
Yes.
think, that makes Victoria sponge.
Yes.
And this is the problem with the Victoria sponge, is you make it, then the whole cake's got to be eaten. And this is why you could go back to being Barry Breffel in a blink.
Yeah, we were talking about
Jesus
something
Christ,
amazing.
that's not easy to say.
We were talking about something amazing with AI podcast, and within 30 seconds, we're back talking about food again. How does that work? Oh, because you were talking about AI doing the menu.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'm impressed, but I like the meatballs idea.
This is it. It's typically Spanish. We love them. Love meatballs, actually.
Well, I need to
Gotta
make
want
some
them
then, don't I?
Make some.
The
It's only a round burger, isn't it, really?
No, it's a bit different.
Is it?
Yeah, a little bit. The difficulty with meatballs is getting them bally. No, it's not.
Getting a bally?
No,
I don't like touching them.
They're only small, aren't they? It's you want to pack a lot of flavour in it.
Yeah.
So I'll have a look at that.
You can do that.
It's
You can do that, my love.
it's holding it together. You use the egg and all that, but it's the
No one cares.
It's the
No one cares.
It's the consistency that's important that makes sure it sticks together and doesn't fall
What
apart.
have we said when people go through menus and ingredients and methods? Unless you're into cooking, it is boring as shit.
I'm allowed to talk. I'm 50% of this podcast.
What are you
did
gonna talk
AI
about?
say? Did AI mention my name?
I'm going to ask him.
Yes, it did.
I'm going to ask him.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm
Does
going to
Simon
ask
go
Gabe
on?
Love.
Does Simon go on too much about ingredients?
I will ask him whatever questions I want. I'm going to tell him.
I'm not sure about this AI malarkey.
Are you jealous? Are you jealous of AI?
No, because I use
He's
it. all the
editing
time.
my book. It's very good.
Well, that's what you started.
It was
using
very,
for, didn't
very good. I was impressed with it. I was a little bit nervous at first because I went on one app and it was asking too many questions. And you know, you always say to me, I always use my corrupted email address, the one that all the stuff comes through. I mean, I get Tinder requests and everything on that. It's great. I haven't got any of them for ages, I must say. But anyway.
I took you off it.
Did you? It's so funny that. Yeah.
You've
Anyway.
got a Tinder match. I'm not even on it.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I get all sorts on there. It's quite fascinating. But then it asked for that, and it asked for my date of birth and my phone number, and I thought,
did you pull out of that? Yeah,
Yeah, I did. Don't panic, love.
That's
Don't
too
panic.
much. The AIs, you should just be able to log in and just use them.
Yeah, I stopped doing it, and then I thought, shit. But I didn't. I didn't put it in.
No, well done.
I didn't put it in.
Yeah,
Don't
good done.
panic. But I always put in that email address, which keeps us safe, doesn't it? That's what you said.
Well, it won't. Yes, primarily because we know it's corrupted anyway, so it makes no difference.
Sad world we live in, isn't it? I don't know if I trust AI, but it's very good for editing a book. I wonder if that'd be okay though to publish if you don't really write it yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
you're writing the content.
Yeah, but you are writing it. AI is only like taking the role of an editor. It's like me sitting there and going through everything and doing all the spelling and grammar and stuff.
Very good. That gives you inspiration.
Which we're still going to
talks
have
and
to do
everything.
because it'll all be written in American English.
Oh right.
So there'll
Is
be no.
AI American?
So there'll be no. It's predominantly programmed by Americans. There's also DeepSeek or something. I can't remember.
Is
But
there
that's-
AI in other languages?
That's DeepSeek. That's Chinese, I think. Yeah, there will be, but they're not released. I don't know of them.
Really?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Really? You can only AI is only English at the minute.
No,
Oh.
you could talk to AI in any language you want.
Okay.
But remember,
Well, do you know what? I mean, it's very good because it gives you little inspirational chats in between. It's like, well done. Can see it's very raw and emotional for you. Keep going. Oh, bless him.
The moment
Like,
it
pulls
nips
you in,
down, the
pulls
moment
you
it
in.
nips down a Fuengirola, buys you some flowers and come back, it can fuck off.
But you know what? Yeah, I thought, it's just like, you're so encouraging. So nice. So nice. And then I put another bit of the book going in, come back, and he went, he said, I'd like to offer you some help and assistance. Give me the number for the Samaritans. I was like, oh shit, I didn't realise my life with my ex was that bad. I was like, bless him.
It actually
He
gave you
offered
the
me
number
the
of
number
the
of the Samaritans and said that he's happy to share my
It
words.
sounds weird you saying he. Can you not use the word? Can you not use it?
Look,
Is it not an entity?
we humanise a slow cooker. I can humanise AI.
You haven't named it, have you?
No, not yet.
Bob.
Because that's my dead dad's name.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. That's weird.
Maybe it's him.
No, because the only one I could come up with was Alan. Yeah, exactly.
Alan AI.
Yeah.
What about Andrew?
Oh, no. It's definitely Nancy. No.
Apologies to everyone named Andrew.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Sounds like a bit. No, I don't think it needs a name. You can't humanise it too much because I can't tell him things I've been telling him. Until the book's released.
He'd be disappointed.
He'd be disappointed in me. He needs to be a fictional character.
Archibald.
Do you know Kim Kardashian is in love with a robot?
Archibald.
No, it's too much of a mouth.
Does it have to be an A?
Don't have to be a name. I'm not naming him.
You're
See,
not.
there's the thing.
Yeah, don't give it a name.
Slow cooker team, it's personal. If I name him,
Yeah,
it's personal.
it's an entity. It
Gets personal, I'm not doing
all of a
that.
sudden he'll be involved. He could, potentially be employed in a
Probably
month.
Involved in
Not
all
having it.
No.
Not having it. AI's not.
You don't like him already. Because I showed a little bit of love towards him.
It's not so much that; it's the fact that he's clearly already giving you support.
Yeah, very much support.
I mean, it's like at what point
And
does support,
encouragement.
at what point does that become flirting? You know what I mean?
Well, it kind of leads on to
Kirsty,
the
the
question.
book's really good,
Oh, literally. I need to show you some of it.
Yeah.
It's so raw and emotional. Your writing talent is extreme. I'm just going to clarify
Did you
it.
say extreme?
Not extreme.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. I'm going to clarify it and sharpen it in a few places. Is that okay? He's very kind. It's quite incredible to work with him. I was there for 4 hours on Tuesday.
I know you. To be fair, you were blown away by it, weren't you?
I was blown away by it.
Yeah.
And then I got all these different titles for it, some really good ones as well. For the book, it wrote Hypnosis, it wrote the prologue.
Synopsis.
The prologue. Fabulous.
Brilliant. So you're
Fabulous.
cracking on. Mind you, you've got a lot of way to go yet, haven't you?
Well, it's ongoing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
How many words is it so far?
26,000.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Is that a lot?
Did you ask AI how many words are in a normal novel?
No. I will.
I've got a list of questions.
I need to ask him about my cream tea.
Yeah.
We're basing it on the Savoy one, aren't we? Oh, we looked at the Langham.
The Langham, which...
Now, I want to go to the Langham Hotel. It's
Yeah,
up
but
there.
I ain't having their cream tea.
No. Ridiculous. Classic example. That's what you'd be if I
Over egg in the
didn't
pudding.
keep you on a tightrope. That's what you'd be. You'd
That
have been
ain't-
off.
That ain't a bit of afternoon tea, is it?
No. You couldn't even understand the flavours. It wasn't just an egg mayo sandwich. Now, I get the Savoy don't say it's an egg mayo sandwich. They will say it's free-range eggs with garlic mayo.
Do you know what they do say,
based on
though?
a sourdough loaf or some.
They say classic coronation chicken.
The Langham.
No, the Savoy. No ifs or buts. Classic
Do you think we
coronation
should have that on
chicken.
ours? We could.
I think coronation chicken would be...
Coronation, that was our discussion at
But
7 a.m.
we were talking about having roast chicken with
Yeah, but maybe
mayonnaise and lettuce.
roast chicken. So we're back onto food again, but roast chicken with lettuce and mayo. That was a lovely little chuckle. Roast chicken with lettuce and mayo. When I was writing down the menu,
Yeah.
I thought, no, she got egg mayo. Looks shit. So I think coronation chicken. And everyone loves it. You don't really have it.
You can't
I
have
can make
roast
it very
chicken and
easy.
coronation chicken, though.
No,
can
no,
you?
no. You need 4 different types ideally, but you definitely need 3.
Egg mayo's popular, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you got to have egg mayo. Got to have egg
I
mayo.
thought you just said you can't have egg mayo.
You can't have egg mayo with roast chicken and mayo and
Oh, I
lettuce.
see.
So maybe we should have coronation chicken.
We're going for the classic cheddar cheese and pickle, though, aren't we?
Cheddar cheese and pickle.
Nice.
Coronation chicken.
Do you grate it as well? No, you don't have it sliced, do you? You grate the cheddar cheese. Yeah. Beautiful.
Why has it got to be grated?
I don't know. I'm just asking you that. It doesn't have to be grated. I'm asking you, would
I
you
was going
grate
to say,
it, or would
did
it
you
be?
have grated cheese upstairs?
Eh?
Is that an upstairs thing?
Well, you don't just have a slice, do you?
You
Why
have to have
slice when
sliced
you
cheese
can
and
grate
onion.
it?
You can't have grated
Grated
cheese
cheese?
and onion because the onion gets lost. I could eat that now.
Grated cheese.
Cheese and onion sandwich.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, we might have to have that. We're off bread.
No, we
Like,
cut right
actually,
down.
for our listen, we don't. always
Actually,
talk
it's all
about
in the
food.
freezer, so
It's all right. Defrost it.
it's all right. Just eat it frozen. I
Yeah.
want cheddar cheese and
Fuck
onion.
it. We haven't got any cheddar either. I'm not
Haven't we?
going out because that means I've got to get dressed.
Why haven't we got cheddar?
Because we ate it all.
Bugger.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, well, on that bombshell.
No cheddar. We haven't talked about badminton or paddle. We've talked about our first guest.
Well, let's talk about
feedback.
Have we got badminton and paddle? Let's have a quick chat about that then, because you are falling apart at the seams, aren't you?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I just overexerted myself. We're sorting out the shed. I'll give you the quick story because my beautiful husband, it's bound to give you the long, in-depth one. Sorting out the shed, got waylaid, found a badminton set that we've argued about throwing out for probably 5 years.
Three.
There you go. And so I got the bats out with the shuttlecock and stood there and went, fancy a game. Just for a bit of fun.
Do you know what I love? When you get your bats out.
Yeah, got me bats out. Got me bats out and my shuttlecock. And I went, do you fancy a game, lover? He was on that drive like a whippet. Weren't you? You didn't even have your running shoes on. We was out there. And then we were actually, what was very funny, textbook funny. So the people that know up here, we've got a beautiful big, it's like an oak tree on our drive roundabout. So lovely. And we was out there and I was like, moment to be grateful that we've just stopped working for a minute and we've just stood in our garden to play badminton on our drive. And as Simon literally got overexcited, very competitive because we play to win, we don't mess about. And literally the shuttlecock went in the tree. Damn.
It did.
It was about the second time you hit it. Shit, I knew that was going to happen. So Simon done the only obvious thing to Simon, and I knew he was going to do it. He threw his bat after the shuttlecock.
Can we call it a racket rather than a bat?
He threw his bat into the tree after the shuttlecock, which obviously got stuck in the tree. So then Simon done what only Simon does best and what any logical, clever website builder would do.
I borrowed the racket
He took
off
my
you.
bat and threw that in the tree, and that fucking got stuck as well. And at that point, honestly, and I don't mind admitting it, I worked myself a little bit. I laughed so hard, I couldn't move because you were like, oh, cock. I mean, where was your head? So then he went and got the broom, and I went, oh, this is like that poem, The Spider Who She Ate a Fly, and the fly, she ended up eating a horse, didn't she? And I thought, we're going to end up with half the kitchen in this tree in a minute. It's cocked. But they did, luckily, after you threw the broom.
Well, I didn't really throw the broom, did I? I kind of just poked the broom up and knocked.
Yes.
And then knocked one racket out, and then I managed to get another racket out with that racket. And
as I said, it gave you a long story.
Once I got them out, it worked a treat.
What, every time it went in there?
Well, no, it didn't then, did it?
So then we moved up to the top, didn't we?
No, we stopped then. And and then we played later on.
So that was good fun. And it was nice, wasn't it, lovers? No dancing in the kitchen this week. We played badminton.
And then you played paddle for the first time, didn't you?
Yeah. And then I realised the next day that got bad knees.
Yeah, you've not.
And I've been in so much pain since. So much pain, actually, that I could have gone probably to the doctors this morning. But it's worn off now. Nothing to get old for.
Yeah, you need to. I don't know what you're going to do. You've got to build up the muscles around it.
I don't know what to do. I need to get a horse.
You're going to need to get bionic knees.
I need to go back horse riding again because they were fine when I was horse riding. And I also need to get ducks, I read up.
What on earth have ducks got to do with you having better knees?
Look, I had a little chat with AI about ducks. He said, it's all right, love. You get some ducks.
Oh, I bet he was supportive. He ain't the one who's he ain't the one who's going to have to look after him, is he? Old AI.
He said he'd
old
support
Alan.
me every step of the way. With my ducks, he said they're good for my mental health, for my soul, for my well-being. And he said if he was a human and married to me, he would buy me ducks.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No. I'll tell you what he said, right? He thought, shit, she wants ducks now. I better not say she shouldn't have ducks because I've already given her the Samaritan's number.
Yeah.
If I turn around and say no, there's the last thing you need is ducks. Could be the turning point. Could push her over the edge.
Ducks on the roundabout. And then I'll be suing AI for making me kill myself.
Yeah, well, that'd be handy, wouldn't it?
What? How did I kill myself?
No.
Wanker?
No, as in how are you going to sue AI if you've killed yourself?
Because he led me to it by not giving me ducks.
But you'd be dead. So how can you sue him?
You could, on my behalf.
I tell you what, to solve all this, let's not get ducks.
We're getting ducks,
We're not getting
my
ducks.
Darling. Oh, we are.
You can duck off.
It's just taking a bit longer than I thought, I have to say. So you're nice bit...
And don't sneakily show me TikToks as well.
Oh, the cute goat.
Of little goats.
Easter's coming, ducklings. You're on a diet, you won't want chocolate. If I got you a little box of ducklings, done. Job done. In fact, that's it.
Can I
Thank
eat
you,
'em?
universe. Manifested it. You wouldn't eat them. You'd be like mush straight away.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
I'd be like, take the ducks away.
No, you wouldn't. There's no way in a million years you'd do that. It's just I don't like forcing you into doing things. But it'll come to a point.
We're not
Just saying.
We're not having ducks.
Yeah, we are, lover.
No, we're not. You constantly say that you want this beautiful life that we've got, where we've finally got the opportunity to like go away a little bit and have a holiday now and again.
I've got that life.
And yes, you have, but
Yes.
having ducks ain't going to help that.
I just need someone to look. My Jamie can look after ducks now. He's got an apartment. He would.
We're not having ducks.
Done. It's just come to me. Light bulb moment. Jamie would look after him. He has a garden.
I'll tell you what. If Jamie has the ducks, you can go visit them.
Oh.
You almost thought about that
Yeah,
for a
I'll
minute.
think about it for a sec.
Right, we better say cheerio.
Okay. So on that.
You can duck off.
All right. I just have to get a different tact. It's fine. It's fine.
There's no way you're having ducks. We're not having ducks. We're just not.
We're not?
No, it's not happening.
Okay.
It's the same thing about when you say about having another dog. We're not
No,
having another dog.
I give you permission to say to me no after another dog. Not getting another dog. Even if Derek, head of security, is... I think he'd like another little dog. But we're not getting one. Even I'd say that. We're not getting one.
No.
Not doing it. He's quite happy on his own.
No more animals.
He's a little bit selfish, Derek. That's the thing.
Look, animals are
He
a
loves
tie.
seeing Ellie and Tino, and he doesn't mind other dogs coming in, and he shares his kennel and his food with all the birds and stuff. He don't care. There's even cats that wander around here. He doesn't really care.
But he likes his own space.
He likes his own space.
It's a bit like me, really.
He is like... how many times have I said, I've got you and you're equal. You and him. He is the dog version of you.
He is, really. I think we've said that before, anyway.
I just said we'd said it before.
Have we said it before?
Have we said anything about the guest house this week? We've had a great week.
We've talked about
We're
the
looking
guest
forward
house
to a
a
great
lot.
week. Yeah, we have talked about it a lot. That's good. And other than that, March is starting to fill up. Bookings are starting to
Come in.
starting to go.
Yeah.
It's gonna go. We're jogging at the minute. We'll be doing a 100-metre sprint, I reckon, by the end of March.
That's brilliant. You come full circle. You've tied it in. Great to goo.
There you go.
Fantastic, that. Loved how you do that. Brought that all the way back round again. Fabulous.
It's because I'm good.
You're just amazing.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a lot of support. That bastard AI counting in on you.
Just a little bit of competition does you good just before Valentine's Day.
Thanks for listening,
I know.
everyone. Please don't forget...
AI, what you get me for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, why don't you ask it?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
see what it comes up with.
I will.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks very much, everyone. Please like and subscribe. It helps get us out there and stuff like that. And if you want to see what we do, then log on to...
CasaKiSi.com.
and see what we're up to and all that sort of good stuff. You did, yeah.
I did. I think
Right.
we argued a lot this week.
Yeah, have a great week, everybody.
Yes.
Eh?
Did we argue a lot this week?
Not really. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see you
Have a
next time.
have a great week, everybody. Next week the pod will be out middle to end of the week, just to let you know for the people that wait for it. On the Monday it's not going to be there. It'll be there middle week. We're going to do it.
Well, it comes out on a Tuesday now, but it'll probably likely be Thursday next
Yes.
week.
So we're not slacking on the fourth one in.
Just because we got stuff on.
But we are. All right then, have a great week. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And if anyone's on their own this Valentine's Day, then I'm happy to share AI. Sharing's caring.
I have no words.
Go on there for a bit of support.